As one film festival ends, another begins. The Toronto International Film Festival is in full swing, and it's putting the tennis world under the spotlight with 3 new movies. Such films haven't received good reviews in the past, but we'll see if the polite sport will finally get the cinematic game set and match it deserves.
Perfect rivalry. The baseline player and the net rusher.
Borg McEnroe, a fictional film set in the 1980s that features the rivalry between tennis stars Bjorn Borg and John McEnroe.
McEnroe is the bigger talent, but playing Borg is like being hit by a sledgehammer.
The biodrama opened this year's Toronto International Film Festival. But it's not the only film taking us onto the court. Battle of the Sexes recreates the legendary 1973 tennis match between Billie Jean King and Bobby Riggs.
The battle you've all been waiting to see.
Now I'm done talking, let's play.
Its stars Emma Stone and Steve Carell showed up in Toronto along with King for the film's premiere.
I was 11 when it took place, so I was very aware of it, and it was a big event. And even as an 11-year-old, I knew that Bobby Riggs was putting everybody on. I knew that it was a joke. I knew that he was just having fun. And he wanted to make money. He wanted to generate interest in himself and in the match. So I kind of got the joke. And I think most people were in on the joke.
It was so amazing to see that you can know something is right and believe in something so strongly, and you don't have to be perfect to be great. You know, she is so wonderful and has so much to give, but in this time period she was confused and scared and still was able to affect such massive social change. So that is incredibly inspiring in a time where it feels like, you know, a time to use our voices.
But you were a controversial coach.
Had to be.
The third film featuring tennis is Love Means Zero. It's a documentary about Nick Bollettieri, who has coached a generation of tennis champions.
All I know is I wanted to be a winner and with winners.
But the festival is screening other movies too, like Kate Winslet and Idris Elba's The Mountain Between Us. In it, they play 2 strangers trying to survive after a plane crash. But it's easier said than done for the actors.
I learn something about myself, I think, on every film that I do. Just because, you know, you're always throwing yourself into the unknown when it comes to acting. But with this one, we really were throwing ourselves into the unknown. You know, we literally wouldn't know what conditions we'd be confronted with every day, and we just have to cope and get on. You know, you can't not do it because there's a blizzard.
You have 10 minutes.
I just gotta put on my clothes.
You have, like, the body of a man now.
That cannot be weird.
Okay.
And it was Ben Stiller who brought laughs to the festival with his new film, Brad's Status.
Fisher worked for the White House. Jason Hatfield had his own hedge fund. What do I have?
Stiller plays a father going through a midlife crisis as he takes his son on a college tour.
Geniuses get rejected.
I think success gets measured in ways that are not necessarily, they don't relate to how you feel as a person, you know, commercial success or the way other people define success. So, you know, for me, I read the script and I was like, yeah, there's so much I could identify with here as a human being. I think most people have these thoughts. It's a human nature, you know, it's the way we work, comparing ourselves to other people. How are we doing? That's just, you know, it's been around before social media. It's just, it's really, I think, the reason why social media came about. You know, human beings invented social media because they were interested in connecting with other people and knowing what's going on with them.
The festival's red carpet will be busy for another week, just like its program, which includes 147 world premieres.